Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Looking at Sacramento, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Dallas Mavericks. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
And simply put, they couldn't score. They never got completely in sync in that one.
We are new.
Well, guys, Paul George.
Well, you love that versatility, DA. Thank you. Coming down the stretch of the season, Brent, some teams have fallen out of contention. It must be hard for them to stay engaged when they know they're not going any further.
I don't think it's hard if you have the right player on your team, though. There's still got to be an approach of professionalism that starts with the way the coach conducts himself, continue to practice, continue to work, continue to draw out the best play from the veterans, but also the opportunity for the young guys to maybe play some minutes late in the season. So this is a lot about the character of your ball club that we're going to see here tonight when the team is struggling and not going to participate.
I would think these young players would just gobble up that opportunity, too, and just really relish the fact that they want to start seeing some creditable minutes.
Yeah, if you've put in a lot of work for 6 months and not seen the floor, you want to go out there and show the coaches that some of that work is paid off and you're going to approach the game the right way. So the opportunity is right in front of them here.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got Cauley Stein. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Rab. And it's Fox. Outside, Bogdanovic. He dishes it to Cauley Stein. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Cauley Stein aggressive inside, putting the defense on their heels and in a tough spot, staying engaged.
He's your right side. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Frazier. Jones has got his second basket of the night. On offense, here are the Kings. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
Yeah, it was very poor, their performance on the glass. And it wasn't the only reason they got blown out as badly as they did, but it was the biggest reason.
Now the pass to Frazier. Puts it up from 15. Again, the Thunder score.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, scratching my head a little bit about how the defense is trying to play this. No one there really contesting the shot.
Here's Harlan. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
But that's a play that only works by practicing over and over and having a great rhythm with your teammate. You could see the timing there. These guys are like dentists right now. 4 out of 5 recommending a made shot. They're in a great groove.
Russell Westbrook, passionate about the game of basketball, Brent, we know that, but fashion among his foremost interests outside the game.
Yeah, the honor the gift fashion line, which, Kevin, you and I don't think we have much in our closets from that, but got to respect it. Fearless, not only on the court, but off the court in some of the attire that Russell Westbrook brings to the game.
Inside, Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Well, Cauley Stein positioned himself early and then found the reward there as he collected the ball and threw it through.
Frazier outside. Randall finds Jones. Count that one. Jones has got 8 points.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And you look back at that 2012 finals, the Thunder lost in 5 games to the Heat. And you looked at that young talent, Durant, Westbrook, Harden, now all MVP award winners, along with Serge Ibaka, a young, talented, energetic Serge Ibaka. And it felt like there was a team that was going to rule the West for a very long time.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Terrence Ferguson comes in for George. Diallo, he's checked in for Frazier. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Jones kicks it over to Schroeder. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And the Thunder trading away Harden in the summer of 2012, but Brent unable to agree on a contract extension.
Well, OKC agreed on the contract. James Harden did not, and that's sort of the line in the sand that was drawn. And the salary cap jumping up in subsequent seasons, they just had bad timing in terms of the frugality of what they offered up to James Harden. It's a decision that we talk about a lot. It's revisionist history, but at the time it was the move that OKC made, and I can't really argue with it.
Here's Rab, still looking for his first bucket in this one. 6 on the shot clock, and it's Evans missing. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Schroeder outside. From 12 feet out. That's good on the jump shot. Schroeder's got his second bucket tonight.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Clarkson. He's coming off a 16-point game against Dallas. The putback planks the putback jam. And that does it for the first quarter. Thunder lead by 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Russell Westbrook has surly disposition on the court, but he talks about the power of positivity with his teammates.
And for superstar players like Westbrook, individual greatness isn't enough. It's about elevating the team around him.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
And I felt like in that first period, the difference really was their ability to execute offensively.
Yeah, so you move the ball around, you move your guys around, then you find good shots. That's a healthy recipe to build a good lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, Ferguson out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Richaun Holmes.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm. And Jordan Clarkson is a player who is looking for his shot whenever he gets the ball. Can distribute enough, but it isn't his top priority. Very dangerous when left alone outside.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Ram.
One shot.
And with Clarkson as good as he is outside, Greg, he prefers to shoot off the dribble than on the catch.
Yeah, and it's why Clarkson gets labeled a high volume, low efficiency guy. Terrific on catch and shoot chances. I think if he played more towards his strengths, he could put together a career year. And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the night here. And that one misses. So many teams switching the pick and roll, and we can see it defensively, what it does. How are offenses countering that?
I think the offense is what they're doing, Kevin, is being selective as to who it is comes out to set the pick. If I'm Steph Curry or I'm Kyrie Irving and I know there's a big defender guarding my 4-man or my 5-man, I'm going to call that screen up to the top of the key and make sure that I can go at the weaker defender that's guarding either one of my players to gain advantage.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. High post shot, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
And maybe a little disengaged in the first quarter. Ball didn't come his way. He's really provided some scoring in the second quarter of action.
Schroeder against Clarkson. Now here's Schroeder. Tight defense on him. Evans with some nice D. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Lakers put on a show. He finished with 24 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. He played a tremendous all-around game, and you'd love to see that type of effort. We'll see if he can maintain that kind of energy tonight.
All right, David, thanks. He lifted his game to an unreal level that night.
Yeah, he showed how dangerous he is when he's at his best. And, man, he'd love to keep that hot streak going here tonight.
Would you guys be surprised if he doesn't keep it going? I mean, the only way to follow up a game like that is with an even better one.
And just tax a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. The Kings trail by 5. And the Kings not just rebuilding the roster, Brett, but also the franchise's reputation.
Well, agents and executives in the past year have been a little frustrated with the fickle leadership coming from the Sacramento Kings. And, you know, eventually those perceptions matter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Down low. Here's Frazier. Sacramento grabs the miss. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Evans. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Evans has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? 26 seconds left to play in the first half. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
I'm not sure why anyone would leave him alone at that range. Head scratcher.
Fox against Westbrook. And Jones slams it home.
Yeah, great court awareness. Westbrook sizing up the D and doing a good job of locating the open man.
And here is Fox. 14 points from him the last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense. Coaching staff high-fiving themselves there, watching that team move the ball around, doing whatever is best for the team.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Well, the first half for you, offensively, you were very efficient. What has been the key to get that done?
I think it's all about finding good shots. You know, you can't shoot a high percentage if you're forcing things, you know. So I've tried to be selective, and my teammates have done a good job getting me some easy looks.
Great job of letting the game come to you instead of forcing things. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from AI.
Well, we saw in the first half, he has a nice mixture of moves down low, and they've been going to him.
Well, he's a volume scorer in the post, and right now,
Look at that jam.
no way.
I mean, just beautiful.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
And that was an Unleash Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. Down low. And it's Jones, that time on the assist from Randall. Jones has got the game tied up here for the Thunder. Sacramento's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Fox with it. Pass to Bogdanovich. Goes up from the top of the key. and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not a lot of defense there. You can't afford to let guys shoot freely from the mid-range. You're not going to miss those all that often.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Billy Donovan has faced a tough job in Oklahoma City, Brent. Star players leaving town, some even criticizing him after they left.
The circumstances of Billy Donovan moving off of what he did at the University of Florida and making that a powerhouse Division I basketball program. It's been very interesting to have Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant to begin your career, and then pushing that team to almost beating the Golden State Warriors, losing in a Game 7 to losing Kevin Durant. Billy Donovan's seen a lot in the early part of his career. The hopes is that he continues to grow and learn. Really happy with the hire of Billy Donovan and what he brings to the table in terms of his basketball acumen.
Here's Rab. Here's Cauley Stein, and the layup's good off the glass. Cauley Stein's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Right wing. To the middle, and stolen by Cauley Stein. Fox against Westbrook. Here's Harlan, and they convert at last on attempt number 3. And now it's a 3-point Kings lead. Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Westbrook kicks to Randall. To the middle, here's Jones. The Thunder with another miss.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Rab, that's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Thunder. Well, Greg, and Willie Cauley-Stein, a live wire 7-footer.
I mean, he's got great foot speed for his size. I just like to see him really become more aggressive offensively and try to improve that skill set. But his mobility is so desirable in today's game.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Kings. Pass to Diallo. Kicks to George. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. In third, the Thunder.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Here's Harlan. And Jones pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 5. Randall outside. To the paint. George passes to Jones. He can't hit that time. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
Just doesn't seem to be shooting it with confidence, and his shots are going all over the place in this period.
And there's the pass to Rab. He kicks to Clarkson. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. He shoots again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Now it's a 7-point Sacramento lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Out to the right wing. Okobo, guarded by Fox. Randall finds Jones. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Yeah, tough with his shot so far off right now. They're going to have to tap someone else to step up until he finds it.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Taj Gibson's checked in for Julius Randle. Frazier comes in for George. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Diallo. Evans, he's checked in for the Kings. Satoransky comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Harlan, Frazier covering, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Kings shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
at the line for two.
And he makes the first. The Kings making a switch here. Munford's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, the one thing the Kings have gotten right, Brent, is this new home arena. It is one of the best in the league.
Well, on warm Sacramento nights, what's really cool about this place is they open it up. So you got the natural airflow. It sneaks in. It feels comfortable here. Something these fans can take a lot of pride in with what they've done in downtown Sacramento.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Rabb. And here is Satoransky. Pass to Rabb. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 5 assists in the game. To the paint, here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Sacramento leading by 10. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sport. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Oklahoma City. We've got Russell Westbrook, Richaun Holmes out there with Frazier. Then it's Jones, and it's Schroeder in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Munford, the pass to Rabb, and Jones sends it back. Westbrook against Satoransky. Pass to Holmes. Out to the right wing. Frazier against Bogdanovich. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Jones. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Kings leading now by 10. The pass to Rabb. It's deflected. Schroeder looking over the floor. And Jones slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. And Satoransky kicks to Rabb. Pass to Munford, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Bank shot, no good. Thunder trailing by 8. Inside, Jones. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, one few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No doubt without these contributions, they'd be in a much deeper hole in this one, no question.
Timeout called by the Kings. And Russell Westbrook, he is a standard bearer for the Jordan brand with his own signature shoe, Greg. Few players have ever been as competitive as Michael Jordan, but you think Westbrook may be in that conversation?
No doubt about it. The similarities don't end there. The surreal athleticism, the will to dominate, and that fight, finding grudges to motivate them to their highest level. I think there's a kinship in how MJ and Russ approach the game.
Randall's checked in for Oklahoma City. Paul George comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And a change for Sacramento. Fox is checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. He told them the lead we've got is good, but we can be better. Take it to them. Stay on the accelerator. Looks like he wants them to keep pushing us, guys.
You can't toss up the weak stuff around Paul George. He sees it coming and uses his reach to get to it.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Westbrook kicks to Frazier. Oklahoma City moving it around. Westbrook against Fox. Westbrook with the block.
There is no question that Russell is one of the top 10 athletes we have in the league. On full display there.
Thunder trailing by 8. Floats it up for AI. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Sacramento. Feeds to Bogdanovich. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul. Here's Cauley-Stein. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Rab. And Fox has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
I just think he was completely focused there of making his way through contact to score the ball.
And that one falls for Cauley-Stein. Brent, we've got great dunkers now. You played at a time when there were sensational dunkers in the NBA.
Yeah, I saw a lot of guys go over the top of me.
Including yourself.
Too kind. Here's your money. Kevin, I think about those old, and we remember the old VHS tapes where you used to get like the dunk highlight tapes. Those are still
Sean Kemp.
Oh, so fresh in my mind.
Dr. J.
Dominique Wilkins over the top.
Yeah.
MJ over everybody.
Young Vince Carter.
Kenny Skywalker. I mean, just the list goes on and on. But the best in-game dunker, I think it's pretty unanimous that Vince Carter still holds the title.
Down low and stolen by Cauley-Stein. Inside, here's Harlan. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists here tonight.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
This is sort of the joust of the NBA where the aggressive player, more often than not, wins out.
Adam Silver has said there's probably more basketball being watched and played, Brent, in China than anywhere else in the world. How long before you think we see our next Chinese superstar in this league?
That's going to be interesting when that does happen. Obviously, the type of mark that Yao Ming made in the NBA, it's going to be hard for anybody to match the kind of impact, not just in the game, but what he did globally for the NBA. It just won't happen again. But I'm looking forward to, heck, not just the next Chinese player, but a Japanese player, somebody from India where they love the NBA game, to start to find their way onto rosters in the league.
They're coming. I mean, there's going to be someone before long.
No doubt.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be his second foul of the game. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Kicks it to Fox. Harlan. Frazier covering. Back to Fox. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
First free throw is good. And Frazier drops them both. Now, here's Fox.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Sacramento.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And so
season series to an end, guys, with a split.
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing.